Welcome to your community. This is your hometown. This is Walton Entertainment. This is where you can hear from the community and those making a difference. We explore topics, local festivals, arts and entertainment, and local news. For this program and much more, visit us online at yourlocalstream.com. That's yourlocalstream.com.
Hi, my name is Bobby Garrison. I'm past master of Campton Lodge number 566. This is our 6th annual Twilight Golf Tournament, 9-hole golf tournament, and we're raising money for children in need in Walton County. For instance, we donate money to Fish and other charitable organizations. We currently are working on in combinations with a lot of our lodges in Walton County. We have a small child that has leukemia. He's 3 years old, and the particular strand of leukemia is on Eccleston Hospital has only seen one strand of it. So the Miller family, if you'll keep them in your prayers, we're working hard for our charities and to try to provide for kids. Also, we have disabled kids, children that doesn't have enough food to eat when they go home at night, or even during the summertime, when they're out of school. So, like I say, this has been our 6th annual golf tournament, and we're just tickled to death that our sponsors and the people of Walton County have stepped up to the plate to help us with our charity.
And for the people that don't recognize this golf course, tell the people about this golf course.
Cedar Lake Golf Course is in Loganville, Georgia. The owner is Anthony Aker, and he does a fantastic job. It's just a wonderful afternoon for us to come out here for this golfing event. It makes us different that it's a 9-hole twilight. So we've had a lot of fun, food, fellowship, and at the end of the day, we're providing for kids in need in Walton County.
So again, On Stage's production of Matilda the Musical going on July 15th through July 31st. Tickets are on sale at Carmichael's Drug here in Monroe and online at onstagewalton.org. Thanks.
This is Saturday, June the 25th, and we're at downtown Social Circle, and we're going to take a few shots of downtown here with the drone. As you can see, several people are getting ready for the parade. They'll be stopping traffic in just a little bit. So hope you're enjoying these drone shots downtown Social Circle.
They're going to go this way. Right here.
of the parade, celebrating Independence Day here downtown Social Circle. This is June the 25th, and we're at Loganville at the big celebration here. As you can see, there are a lot of people here for the Independence Day celebration. It is a week early, but there are a lot of people here. As you can see, there is a lot going on here in Loganville. And every year there are a lot of people here. The families come and picnics, and they just have a good time. And some people come to just enjoy the concert and for the fireworks. And of course, in about 20 minutes we'll have the fireworks here, and that's what everybody's really here
Send
for.
one out to Mr. Steve Gaines, Cassie Gaines, up in here. This one goes out to them. Feature Miss Cindy Gale. Give her a round of applause.
We've got some people here.
Happy Independence Day, guys. Happy Loganville. Alright, we love you guys. Enjoy.
I can see the fireworks. I'll tell you. One
Hello, I'm Kenny Sargent with Keep Walton Beautiful in the Walton County Recycling Center. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We're keeping extremely busy here at the Recycling Center. You know, we back in May we had another month with over 2,000 cars across our scale here at the Recycling Center. So first off, we want to thank all the citizens that come down here and use our facility for their recycling and disposal needs. We are thankful to have all of y'all out. Kind of what we've been doing a lot of our focusing on lately is getting everything ready for our Rivers Alive event. We do have to have some of our volunteer numbers turned in to the state office to get in t-shirt orders. All of our volunteers receive free t-shirts for the cleanup. So we have been working out to reaching out to some of our volunteers and our group leaders with those volunteers to get a head count. And you've probably heard me talk a little bit about that before. But if you're a part of any civic organizations, churches, clubs, school groups, anything like that, school will be back in session, so we could work something out. We've had science clubs and we've had several different school clubs be a part of our Rivers Alive cleanup before. So we'd be happy to have any of you out. We can help find you a location to clean up. We already have plenty of those that we could kind of introduce you to. But just give us a call out here at the center, or you can email me. My email's on our website. Or you can always call us at 770-267-1421. We are opening it back up, and we're going to try to get as many volunteers as we can. And it's a wonderful cleanup event. It's cleaning our area waterways or areas close to those waterways. And as most of you know, waterways is important for us to keep clean. A lot of our litter is doing its best to make its way to our waterways through rain and washout and stuff like that. A lot of our litter ends up in those waterways. So it's a really important cleanup. It's a great event. So give us a call if you are interested in that. And you know, here at the center, it has you know, kind of slowed up a little bit here lately, but I do think with the heat, some people are staying inside more. But we have noticed people that's doing some cleaning out around the house, in the house, the garages and things like that. So just remember the items we do and don't take here. And while you're cleaning up, some of those things you're cleaning, make sure they're not recyclable. We recycle a lot of things here. Make sure those things aren't being thrown away. Bring it on down here to be recycled rather than dumping it on the pad out back. We do try to clean out the things from the pad that are recyclable, but sometimes that can get mixed in there and end up in a disposal can. So it's best to get your recycling off the truck in our recycling drive-through before you go back to dispose of the things that aren't recyclable. Another thing that I think I pretty much say every time I do one of these is, you know, your grass clippings and all of your clippings from shrubs and tree limbs and that kind of thing, those need to go to an inert landfill. We have a couple of those in the county. We'd always be happy to direct you to the nearest one to you. But we're going to have to turn you around if you get all the way down here with those items on the truck. We simply can't take any of it. No matter how small the amount is, we really can't take any of it. They'll turn our trucks around when our stuff gets to where it's going. So remember to take that stuff there. Come out and see us. Like I always say, let us show you what we do here. Let us help you get started recycling. Let us help you find new things to start recycling. Give us a call anytime. Again, that number is 770-267-1421. We'd be happy to help you with any questions or environmental concerns you have. Give us a call and look forward to seeing you next time.
Hi, welcome to Monroe Walton Center for the Arts. I thought I'd skip ahead to July. We're almost, by the time you see this, we'll be almost at the end of June, and things will be a little bit quiet here. We'll still have our tiny art show going on through July 7th. We'll have our workshops and ongoing classes, our weekly classes still going on. No special big events until July. On July 2nd, which is a Saturday, the first Saturday, that is going to be Hero Day. It's a day, I believe, I haven't gotten any updates from the city, but I believe it's going to be a citywide kind of event where they're going to try to pull in the other businesses as well, kind of like Unicorn Day and that kind of thing. So it's Hero Day, and it's not so much Superhero Day, although that's certainly one interpretation, but I think they're talking more about everyday heroes, first responders, police officers, military, things like that, kind of a patriotic feeling. So that is on July 2nd. I don't have a whole lot of details about it beyond that, except look for some special things to be happening on that weekend to celebrate Independence Day. Here at the Arts Center, that will be our soiree day, so we will have at least a couple of different workshops. Not exactly sure what our workshops will be that day, but we should have at least 2 different workshops and some fun things going on that day. That's also the first Saturday is our Paint and Pizza Day. I haven't talked about that in a while. Our Paint and Pizza Day is for ages 6 and up. Usually the upper range is around 12 years old, maybe 13 or 14. And it's like sip and paint for grown-ups, except this is for little kids. They have a painting that they all work on together. Donna feeds them pizza and drinks, and they just have a really good time. And that's usually, unless Donna has some kind of conflict, that's usually on the first Saturday of the month from 12 to 2. And you register with Donna. So if you ever have questions about especially our children's programs, but really any of our educational art classes, workshops, Donna is our education chair, and she is kind of the point person. So for Paint and Pizza, for Sip and Paint, for our after-school arts program, Donna teaches all of those. So her email is donna@monroeartguild.org. And you can email her about especially the children's programs, but any of our educational programs, and she will help you. So that's on the first Saturday. Also on Sunday, July 3rd, we are pitching our tent over at the McDaniel Titchener House for their Independence Day celebration over there. They are bringing that back, and I think that's been on hiatus for at least 2 or 3 years. I'm not sure when the last one was held, but it'll be a free family day of music. We'll have some activities, an art activity that's free for kids. Other things will be going on there too. You can bring a picnic lunch, just spread out there on the grounds at the McDaniel Titchener House, and that's on Sunday, July 3rd from 6 to 8 p.m. So that's coming up in July. In July, we also have the Monroe Museum show installing. That's a collaborative event that will be a lot of fun, a lot of history, a lot of art that they haven't been able to display over at the museum. They're bringing over here to us, and it will be a fascinating display. And that will be installing about the middle of the month of July, and will be up for about a month. So be sure to stop in and see that. So the Tiny Art Show is here through the 7th, and then the Monroe Museum show is the next show after that. Our regional show, art show, is our kind of more fine arts juried show. That has the online submissions will start on June 20th, and that's a juried show, so you submit your pieces online, We have jurists from Athens that will pick and choose what comes into the show. And it's a real honor to get picked to be in our regional show. So I hope you'll consider that. Any of this information, you can come by here, pick up a class list. You can pick up the information for the shows. We've got the guidelines for any of our upcoming shows. And we just love to see you and hope you'll come on the 2nd, hope you'll come on the 3rd to the McDaniel Titchener House, and we will see you soon.
Hey there, thanks for tuning in. As always, we're going to show you some of the dogs that are here at the Walton County Animal Shelter. You know, we're showing you just dogs, but we also have cats in the shelter. It's just kind of hard to bring them outside. They might run off on us. But if you go on waltonpets.net, you can see all of our cats that are listed there. We've entered kitten season, and so we're getting in dozens of kittens per week, and it's hard to find homes for them all. So if you're looking to add a cat into your home, go to waltonpets.net. You can see them all listed there. Or if you've got space for a dog and been wanting to adopt, you can see them there as well. The application is online. It's real simple. You fill it out. Once that's approved, someone from the shelter will contact you. You can come and meet the dog or the cat. We have indoor and outdoor interaction areas. You could bring your current pet to meet the dog to make sure that everything's okay before you adopt. So it's a real easy process. Just go on waltonpets.net. And you know, one more reminder, it's summertime, it's Georgia, it should go without saying, it's darn hot outside. So do right by your pets, bring your dogs inside where it's comfortable with you. They'll be much happier and they'll love you for it. And so thanks for tuning in, and we'll show you some of those dogs that are available for adoption at Walton County Animal Control.
We have a female Great Pyrenees. She's probably 1 year to 2 years old. She's not fixed. We are calling her Reba. She's a really sweet.
And this guy's name is Ammo. He was picked up in an eviction, and obviously he didn't have the best care. He might need a little bit of extra love and extra vet care, so if you've got a big heart and a little bit of funds, you can rescue Ammo and give him the life he deserves. Just look at him on waltonpets.net.
This is Minnie and this is Winnie. They're 2 5-month-old sisters that came in together as strays. They don't have to live together, but I'm sure they would love it. And then you can put in applications for them at waltonpets.net.
Here we have a male Great Pyrenees. He's between 1 year to 2 years old. He's not neutered, and as you can see, he's really sweet. And we are calling him Waylon.
So this is Creek. He's a happy young boy. He's about 10 months old. He was surrendered by his owner, so he needs a new home. He's just a playful young guy, and he did well interacting with other dogs here in the shelter. So if you got room in your house, come on down and adopt Creek.
Hi, I'm Jody Johnson, and I'm here with another recreation report. It is an awfully hot start to the summer, and we've got a great idea for you. The splash park out at Ayers Park in between is doing some great business right now. There's a lot of kids having a great time out there. We're averaging around 200 people per day coming out there. Also, if you're wanting a birthday party or a rental after hours from 6:30 to 8, we're booking up extremely fast. So you'll need to call one of our community centers. It's a great place to have a birthday party or any type of event for your kids. But again, I'd go out there anytime during the week. We're closed on Mondays, but we are open from 10 until till about 6 o'clock daily, Tuesday through Sunday. So it's a great time great place to cool off, have fun. It's kind of a playground with water features all over the place, so it stays a lot cooler out there. Also at Ayers Park that seems to be very popular is our new pickleball courts. There's 4 very nice courts out there to play on. It's adjacent to the splash park. There's also a frisbee golf course and a walking track out there that's in the woods, so it's a lot cooler out there because it stays shaded the entire wall. We have other places also. It's a little too hot to exercise at some of the outdoor walking tracks, but just remember our indoor facilities here at Meridian and at Velker Park, and soon to open, hopefully next week, will be our South Walton Community Center. Our equipment's slated to come in on the 22nd of June, so we'll be putting all of the Nautilus equipment and having that the third of our community centers in place. And again, you join one, you're a member at all three. So if you would like and you're a member out at Meridian or at Velker Park and you just want to see a different scenery, it's a great place to go. Try next week. Like I said, around the 22nd, we'll be putting in the equipment, and then a couple of days after that. So at least by the 1st of July, it'll be all set up and ready to go. So for different scenery, go down to South Walton and check out the new facility. It's very, very nice and roomy. It's very, very well built. In our athletic programs, our baseball and softball teams, our all-star teams have done really well. Our baseball teams are playing for the state championship this week. This weekend, the 18th and 19th. Hopefully we'll have a few teams from Walton County win the USSSA All-Star State Championship. All those games will be held in Covington at City Pond Park and Turner Lake Park. So good luck to our Walton County teams that are playing in that. I do want to let you know our registration for our fall events, which is always our biggest sports program because we have so many other activities going on. We have our baseball and softball registration that is complete. If you're looking to participate in that or soccer, you'll need to contact the office that you want to play in and see if they have a spot available. Our football and cheerleading program, our registration is complete there also, but we do have a few slots available. So if you want to play football this year, and it is going to be ran a little differently, being that we're going by the school zone that you're in, and we're playing in the North Georgia Youth Football Association. So games will be played on the weekends. So please contact the area that you're in, Monroe, Loganville, or Social Circle, and get signed up today for football and cheerleading. We really need to get the cheerleading outfits ordered. We need to get you placed on the football team that you're going to be in. We only have very few spots available, so please get registered for that. Go on our website at waltoncountyga.gov. It's the best place to see where all the parks are, all the sports programs that we're offering. Our adult and our summer athletic programs have already started. Our youth volleyball for our girls and our summer basketball programs, they both have started and are playing at the community centers now. So we have a lot of activities going on, a lot of parks that are available for you. Yeah, go to our website and give it a look. I'm sure there's something there for you to enjoy out here. And if it's just too hot, then go into our community centers. We try to keep them nice and comfortable for everyone to still get the exercise they need and want. So as always, remember, sportsmanship starts at home, and we hope to see you getting registered soon, and come out to the Splash Park and get cooled off. See you next time.
Hey Walton County, it's Patrice Broughton, your Public Information Officer here with another county update. We'll start with the information from our Board of Commissioners meeting that was held on Tuesday, June 7th. At the beginning of the meeting, we recognized the 4-H shotgun team for winning the state championship. We really are proud of everyone that participated in that sport. You have to be a great marksman, and a lot of those kids put in a lot of hard work to be able to go to state and take the competition. This month we had a lot of Planning Commission recommendations, and we started with the rezone of 8.68 acres from A1 to B2, and the applicants wanted to put outside storage on property located on Georgia Highway 11 and Malin Smith Road, and it was approved with conditions. You can see those conditions on the Walton County website under the meeting summary under the government tab. We next had a rezone of 5 acres from A to A1 for the applicant, and it was approved. So we had an approval with conditions of a rezone of 5.28 acres from A1 to R1 to grow and sell plants with customer contact, and it was approved with conditions. Again, you can see those conditions on the agenda summary that can be found on the Walton County website. They rezoned and approved 12.79 acres from B2 to B3 to allow for car storage and shipping. They approved with conditions a rezone of 11.56 acres from A2 and B2 to B3 for office, warehouse, and outside storage space. They also approved the rezone of 2 acres from R1 to B2 to expand mini warehouses and outside storage. And again, you can find all of those conditions online on the agenda summary. So we had a public hearing for our capital improvements element annual update and adoption of the resolution, and it was adopted. We also adopted the resolution for Walton County's comprehensive plan update. This Walton County comprehensive plan can be found online under the Planning and Development tab of the Walton County website. There you can see all of the recommendations for the growth of Walton County for the next 5 years, as well as the land use maps. If you have any questions about anything in the updated plan or on the maps, you can give a call to the planning department and they will be happy to explain all of those things to you. We encourage everybody to go and take a look so that they see how Walton County intends to grow and how we intend to allow businesses and developments to occur in Walton County for the next 5 years. So we had a proposal that was approved for McCarthy and Barnsley. We also approved a proposal from Sunset Builders for courtroom renovation, and we had a bid for the agricultural extension office building that was approved for bond building services in the amount of $875,892. We had several resolutions on the agenda for this month, and a lot of those had to do with the current budget and the adoption of the fiscal year 2023 budget. The board adopted a resolution that authorizes Chairman Thompson to amend the 22 budget as part of the fiscal year and the closing processes. So he has those powers to amend without having to come before the board for the next month. And we also had a few budget amendments for fiscal year 22. Chairman Thompson gave a presentation on the fiscal year 2023 budget. He wanted to make some clarifications on the budget, and you can find that presentation on the Walton County website under County News and Events. It is a very short presentation which is comprised of about 3 slides, but it breaks down some numbers and the millage rate history for the last 10 years so that residents and citizens can go on and understand what they are considering, what has been considered in the past, and they're approved the budget with the intentions of keeping the millage rate the same. So you can go and see what that millage rate is for the cities and the unincorporated areas of Walton County. So they had a discussion about the Azalea Regional Library and their request for support of a grant application and funding commitment, and they did approve that request from the library board. We then went into executive session, and in executive session they discussed real estate, and as part of that real estate they discussed the option to advertise and lease a portion of park property in Walnut Grove for agricultural purposes through 2023. So be on the lookout for more information about that. and they approved the purchase of 137 East Washington Street, which is the property of our Carter Watkins and Associates, in the amount of $550,000. So that will become a part of Walton County Annex, and it will be used for office space. Our county manager gave an update as well. We now have a temporary building in place for the Good Hope fire station location, Station 7, and they are in the process of rebuilding that station, but we do have an engine and a temporary location available, and they are operating full service out of that temporary location at this moment. We also talked about the water usage here in Walton County, and how we're close to peaking out at Cornish Creek, and we're encouraging everybody to conserve water a little, so that, you know, as we move into the hotter days of summer, that we're keeping an eye on our water usage, and you know, we're still able to meet the demand without peaking out at Cornish Creek and other reservoirs that we use. Again, you can find the numbers for our water usage for the month of May online in that same presentation that Chairman Thompson gave on the budget. So if you have any questions about any of the things that we discussed here on our Walton County update, please feel free to give us a call at 770-267-1301. Again, we're hoping everybody stays safe and that you're having a great summer thus far.
Hey, I'm Isaac over at Reboot, giving you the Reboot Tech Tip. Just want to talk a little bit about lightning and electronics. When there's a lightning storm around, we'll get lots of phone calls the next day about stuff being blown up, network's not working, I don't have internet, just all that kind of stuff. I will say, in my experience anyway, absolutely nothing stops lightning. If it wants to come in your house, it's coming in. I will say there's a couple things that lightning loves for whatever reason, but lightning loves networking equipment. It'll come in like on your line from the city of Monroe. I'm not talking about the power, but I'm talking about the cable line or the Comcast line or the Windstream line, whatever it may be. It'll come in on that, it'll run through the modem. It might blow up the modem, it might blow up the computer, it might blow up your router, all that stuff. So, you know, the safest thing to do no matter what is, if there's a lightning storm, go ahead and unplug your equipment. You know, unplug the computer, unplug the router. I mean, just all your internet-based stuff, because again, I don't know why, but lightning loves networking equipment, loves internet equipment, loves computers. I mean, we see blown out ports on computers. It'll leave the whole computer fine, but the little networking port on the computer, it'll blow out. Stuff like that can be fixed. Obviously, replace equipment, or, you know, USB devices can be installed to kind of help with stuff like that. But there's nothing that I'm aware of that will stop lightning. We've had an experience with a guy that tried to stop it, I think, with an electrician installing some stuff, but I haven't heard any success on anything. So again, the safest thing to do is just unplug your equipment, so it doesn't come in on your networking lines and stuff like that. But anyway, that's it for today. Isaac giving you the Reboot Tech Tip.
Hello friends, my name is Mark Hamlis. I'm with Onstage Community Theater here in Monroe. We are gearing up for our musical Matilda, which goes up next Friday, July 15th. Then goes all the way through to the end of July, July 31st. Tickets are at Carmichael's Drug and online at onstagewalton.org. And make sure to register for 2 free tickets here at the event as well. First up, we have Olive. Come on up, Olive. Olive is helping us out today. She actually plays Lavender in the musical, but is going to be singing a Matilda song today, and she's going to be singing Naughty.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. Innocent victims of their story. Like Romeo and Juliet, 'twas written in the stars before they even met. That love in fate and a touch of stupidity would rob them of their hope of living happily. The endings are often a little bit gory. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we are told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like a little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And when it's not right, you have to put it right. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong, keep out of reach of children. Oil of violence hair tonic for men. Yep. In the slip of a boat, there's a tiny revolt. The seed of a wall in the creak of the floorboard. A storm can begin with the flap of a wing. The tiniest mite packs the mightiest sting. Every day starts with the tick of a clock. All escapes start with the click of a lock. If you're stuck in your story and want to get out, you don't have to cry, you don't have to shout. 'Cause if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top, you won't change a thing. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And when it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
Next up, joining Olive, will come on up, darling. Will be Dylan and Maya and Alita and Dakota, Becca, and Paula.
And Paula?
And they'll be singing Revolting Children.
Whoa, never again will she get